Much of everything we do is either automated, fully automated, or semi-automated. And the reason for that is twofold. One, we want to take the emotion out of our trading. We don't want to be motivated by our greed, and we don't want to be motivated by our fear. Sometimes people see things that aren't really there. The second reason why we want to trade in automated fashion is that it builds consistency. You can measure your performance from one day to the next, from one week to the next, from one month to the next. It's critically important because what most traders will learn over time is that anybody can step into this market and pick off one trade. Anybody can have anybody one good day. Anybody can have one good week. Anybody can have one really good run. But staying in the game of trading as a business, day in, day out, week in, week out, can be rather monotonous, can be rather boring. But that is good. That's what we want. But we want to have that consistency, and we want to be able to measure what it is we're doing. So whenever we create a lot of different tools, whenever we create tools, we ask our members to take their time with each one, isolate each tool, trade with it slowly, trade with it in simulation, and measure what it does over time and understand what it does. Many of the tools do many different things. I'm Bagger Don at StockMarketCaddy.com. Today is November 22nd. It's a Sunday night at 8:24. This is our trade manager for the Russell 2000, operating a strategy that went along one contract at 1770 on November 20th at 3:41:35 a.m. And that position is up real time $1,015. That trade, this trade, went in automatically. Now, one is free to intercede, to either override the exit if they choose to, or step in and take the $1,000 if they want to. Let me show you what the chart looks like on this trade. Here is where the strategy entered. That's it right there at 3:30. It was 3 in the morning, 41 seconds. Right there. That's where it entered, and it's still in this trade. Now, some of the writing that's on this chart is not put there by me. It's put there by our systems. And let me show you. See this one right here? It's telling us automatically, if you trade Renkos, this tool will tell us automatically what each brick is worth. It's critically important as you go from chart to chart. They might be worth something different, but one of the beauties of trading Renkos is that you can really define your profit objectives and, most importantly, your stop losses. And we like to keep this one tucked right over here in the lower left-hand corner. This study, this indicator, tells us what side of the market we want to be on. I can't tell you how many times we hear from folks that say, Bagger, bag it on. I just need something to tell me what side of the market. I am sick and tired of being on the wrong side of the market. You might want to favor the long side. Where and when did this show up? Here, right here. You see, the strategy is also tied to the indicator. But I see here, Bagger, there was a short here. And it looks like it lost a couple of dollars. Yes, it did. But that's also the beauty of automated systems. The losses should be, hopefully, if you respect the exits at minimum, relatively small. Could you have taken profit down in here? Yes, you could have. Could you have missed that trade and got long in here? Yes. Could you have got long in here tonight? Yes. What are these green dots here, Bagger? They're also telling us that they're higher pivots. They're the C point in an ABC structure up, and they're C points in ABC structures down. This also tells us if we're under accumulation, which is what we are. Just a short time ago, right up in here, it was also telling us, and it may actually set up again, maybe before we finish this video, that we're probably getting near a near-term top. Imagine that. It'll actually speak that out to you in English. So many people have a hard time. When should I get out, Bagger? Well, the strategies are going to try to keep you honest. Try to manage those emotions of greed and fear. This histogram is a proprietary indicator to Stock Market Caddy. It's called the SMC GPS Near Indicator, and it's a beautiful indicator. When it's above 0, you also might want to be favoring the long side. When it's under 0, you might want to be favoring the short side. It's a momentum indicator. And you can see the trades in and of itself. Also, Bagger, I see that it's green sometimes, and it's red sometimes, but other times it's yellow, and it's above the 0, and it's below the 0 line, and it's yellow. Why is it doing that, Bagger? Well, when the trend is very strong, as it is here tonight, albeit a small trend, it's solidly green. It's programmed to know. It's programmed to recognize the difference of what could be a weaker trend when it's yellow or when it's oscillating chop. Now, I just turned on one of our other newest indicators, and it's called the SMC Trade Tracker. What the devil is that, Bagger? Let me show you. You may be able to see it. Over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bricks. 8 bricks. That's $800, by the way. It'll actually count the bricks for us. What's so special about that, Bagger? Well, do you notice when they're counting down 2, 2, 3, 4? You see them counting down? They're green and they're red. But also, do you notice that sometimes the count is yellow? Do you notice that? For instance, right here, it's yellow, and then here it's green. How about on the short side? Let's see if we can find. How about right here? They were yellow, but yet here they're red. When the count is a solid green, the trend up is strong. When the count is a solid red, the trend down is strong. Also, what is this, Bagger? High 1, low 2, high 6. Low 2, high 1, low 2, high 6. High 1, low 2, high 6. It actually counts out. This is always the A to B leg. This is always the B to C leg, and this is the C to D leg. This also tells us this trade is completing itself. It is so important when trading Renkos to be able to get in at the appropriate place and to get out at the appropriate place. A reversal on Renkos will cost you 2 bricks, or in this case, $200. You want to know when to stay in and when to take your money off. Our trade tracker will do just that. Well, I gotta go because YouTube only gives us 10 minutes. I hope you've watched this in high definition. If you like this approach, this robotic approach to trading the markets, trading Renkos, point and figure, line break, time charts, case charts, range bars, feel free to check us out. I'm Bag of Don at StockMarketCaddy.com. Be sure to see the other videos too of Swing Machine, the driving range, and we have so much more. Can you build yourself some of these tools? Maybe. They won't be exactly the same. They might be close, maybe. But as a member, we're going to save you time and money. Our annual members get all of these tools, all of them, for one membership. One annual membership gets it all. Feel free to give me a call, 813-758-8263. Thanks.